another episode of Becoming Untamed and Unafraid. I'm your host of this channel, Millie Martinez, certified master life coach, business strategist, and energetics healer for service-based entrepreneurs. So today we're going to talk about to get certified or to not get certified. All right, so this is a very touchy subject in the coaching industry. And I'm going to lay it out there like I always do because that's the way I always am. No sugarcoating it, no blowing smoke up your butt, realistic approach to coaching, okay? So what you're going to find out there in the coaching world is you're going to have a group of people who say you don't need a coaching certification. Life experience is enough to coach people. And then you have the group of people who are certified who say coaching certification, great way to go. What's the difference? Exactly what I just said. One group who are for getting certified are the people who are certified. And you will find that the majority of coaches out there who are anti getting certified are the coaches who have not gotten certified. So I am certified. I have over 10 coaching certifications. I'm a certified mindset coach, certified law of attraction coach, certified master life coach, confidence coach, a whole bunch of different things. Why do I feel, in my opinion, that it's important to have education behind what you do? Okay? It's because it's going to be easier for you as a coach to pinpoint the real blocks and challenges that your clients have if you have the adequate training. Just because you've overcome depression, just because you've survived abuse, doesn't make you an expert in helping others overcome abuse, in helping others overcome depression, and helping others achieve goals. Because everyone has a different way to process information. Everyone has different energy blocks. Everyone has different mindset blocks. Everyone has different goals. So you're not going to really have a deep understanding on how to help others because all you know is the experience of helping yourself. All you know is the experience of how you overcame challenges and how you overcame your blocks, right? So this is my opinion on this. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate messages on this, and I really don't care. When you're coaching someone, whether it's NLP, EFT, mindset work, anything that has to do with someone's psyche, you are literally messing around with someone's psychological things, right? The way their brain works. If you don't really understand, have the learning, have the background, and how the brain works, then what's going to happen is you can possibly fuck up the mindset of your client even further. Plain and simple. Okay? Just because you were able to get your business to 7 figures doesn't mean you're able to get it for someone else, okay? Unless you have a proven strategy. Proven, okay? Which is over what? 90% success rate? If you have over 90% success rate, you have a proven strategy, then yes, okay? You can probably even trademark your strategy, copyright it, right? Which I recommend people doing anyway. So you're gonna have this back and forth of people saying, I'm a coach, but I'm not certified. If you don't have any certifications to back up the things that you're able to help your clients with, then just call yourself a mentor. First of all, it will totally work for you in the event you get sued, which happens, okay? So if you work with a client and you fuck up their life because you have no formal training and have no idea how to coach correctly, then you actually save yourself a lot of headache and thousands of dollars of lawsuits by calling yourself a mentor. On top of this, okay, if you're working with someone, if you're a client, if you're a potential client and you're working with someone who claims that they're able to get 6-7 figures, that their business is doing amazing, it actually doesn't cost that much to get certified, to have some formal training. So if you're working with a life coach and they don't have any certification, nothing to say, hey, I took the time to invest in my education to make sure that I'm not fucking up your life any further than it already is, then how dedicated really are they to making sure that the client gets the best results in a safe way, as opposed to I'm gonna wake up today and decide I'm gonna be a coach because I had problems and I overcame them, and so I'm just gonna make a business out of this. There is a big stigma right now in the coaching industry. Everyone thinks that coaching is just a great way, an easy way to make 6-7 figures a year. And so that's why they're like, I want to make 6-7 figures. This shit looks easy. It's not easy, okay? There are a lot of different coaching certifications out there that you can get. There's another reason why having a niche is very important. If you want to work on confidence and help people with confidence, you can get a confidence certification. That could be a niche in the beginning, okay? If you want to do EFT coaching, which is a healing method, you can do that. There's EFT certifications. There's just about every certification that you can think of when it comes to self-development. If you're a potential client and you're looking for a coach, whether it's a life coach, a business coach, not only should you do your research and research the reviews that your coach has on their website, look at their social media. This is what I tell clients when they're looking for a social media manager who says, I will manage your Instagram, and their own Instagram needs help. If they have less than 3,000 followers, but they claim that they can get you thousands, the proof is in the pudding, right? So make sure that you are looking at results that your potential coach that you're looking to work with has been able to get their clients, okay? On top of that, if a coach is already claiming that they're making 6-7 figures and they're making 10-20K a month, then it would behoove them as well as you to continue their education or start their education in learning how the mind works, how it really works. Because just because you took a master class on mindset, just because you took a 3-month training by a non-certified coach who says, I'm going to help you with your business coaching or your coaching business, it doesn't mean that they're qualified to teach you. And qualifications is very important when you are working with someone's mind, okay? I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse. I was diagnosed with seasonal depression when I lived in New York. I have overcome lots of different trauma, just like everyone else. We all have overcome many different levels of trauma. There is not one person in this world who's gone through life without experiencing one form of trauma or another. That doesn't make us experts in overcoming trauma, okay? It doesn't make you an expert on overcoming depression. It doesn't make you an expert on fixing someone's life. And I do take it very personal when someone claims that you don't need a certification because it's not a legal requirement. Did you know that as physicians, even if you go through training as a physician and you go to school for 12 years, you are not legally obligated to be board certified. You're not legally obligated to be board certified. You can run your practice and not have your board certification. You still have to have your degree and you still have to have your license, right? So I see it as that as well. Would you go to a doctor who wasn't on board, right? Who didn't have his qualifications, but he said, hey, I looked online. And I saw a few videos on how to do heart surgery, and I practiced on my dolls, and now I'm an expert, so now I'm going to call myself a heart surgeon. Okay, would you go to a heart surgeon if they didn't have adequate training in doing heart surgery, right? No, you wouldn't. So just like you don't want to go to a doctor that's not certified or licensed, right? You don't want to go to a make-believe heart surgeon who learned his skills online during a master class. I would assume that you want to go and work with a coach who is certified and does have the experience and does have the training, because not only is your physical body important, it is important to stay healthy and go to the right doctors and make sure you're taking care of yourself, your body on the outside, and your organs, right? You want to make sure you're going to the right doctors. It's like hopping on a plane going to Mexico and getting a botched freaking liposuction job. How many horror stories do you hear about that? I know I've heard lots of horror stories of people going, famous people, rich people trying to save money. They go to Mexico to get liposuction and they either have a botched surgery if they even make it out of surgery, right? So you want to make sure that you are going to adequate, smart, educated doctors who will keep you safe. And you want to do the same thing with your mindset. You want to do the same thing with your brain, okay? This is why people who are not licensed in hypnotherapy shouldn't be performing hypnotherapy on people. You can really change the way the mind processes information. That's something not to be taken lightly. That's a very serious thing. If someone comes to you and says, hey, I'm having marital problems, I'm depressed, I don't feel good, my confidence is shot, I'm whatever it is, and you're not adequately trained to help this person, you can damage them further. And that takes a lot of integrity and love from one human to another to say, you know what, I appreciate human life, and I appreciate what I do, and I love what I do, and I love human life for the love of others, of humanity. I cannot work with someone who I can potentially damage their life, their relationships, just because I don't want to invest in myself to get the adequate training, not only to keep me safe in my profession, but to keep my clients safe. I don't know about you, but that's important to me. So like I said, you're going to come across a group of coaches who are not certified and advocate for non-certification. And then you're going to have a group of coaches that are certified that advocate for certification. And these are the reasons behind it. 9 out of 10, the coaches who advocate for no certification have no qualifications, okay? And they're basically going on, I did it, I was able to help a few people, and so that qualifies me. And so that's my 2 cents on that, okay? Make sure you guys do your research on your coaches, because, you know, not only is it your money, yes, you can make more money if you invest in a coach and they don't help you, but take your life seriously and take your goals seriously and take your relationship seriously. Whatever reason you're looking to work with a coach is very, very, very important that you're working with someone who is qualified and knows what they're doing, okay? So do your research. Let me know in the comments what your opinion is on this. This is a very, very touchy subject, but this is what I do. I talk about all the touchy stuff in the coaching industry, and I strongly, strongly, strongly stand by getting adequate training and education when you want to work with someone's life. Very, very important. And I will never take that lightly. Never, ever. Very important, and I will stand by that. Bye.